Well, here's the day after coat number 5, and it's looking pretty good. So here's the current status where I am right now. So this is coat number 5 we're looking at, and I decided before coating up with coat number 6, which would have been at the beginning of this week. I've been working every single day on the track, except for Tuesday nights, because Tuesday nights I've got a prior engagement. But every other, even yesterday morning, I was out here at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I've been reducing rail heights because I've decided that's the best way, because I get a little bit of damage on the paint. So now's the best time. So I'm knocking the rail height down to 0.4 millimeters. How I'm doing it is I've modified a Dremel tool. So I've modified that so it's got cutouts so it can straddle over the top like a bridge over the top of the rail. And obviously I just do it vertically. It's noisy, it's annoying, it makes metal shavings everywhere. There's like metal shavings everywhere. I've done probably about a quarter, so I've come from the timing system, well, almost the timing, and I've come up and around here and down, and I'm down there currently, so I've still got a bit of work to do. The neighbours probably hate me, I think, but yeah, so this is the bit that I started with, and it hasn't survived very well. I was getting the rail really hot. I bought this bigger one. This is actually not a Dremel tool, this is actually a Ryobi tool. It's much better in the larger radius. The rail doesn't get as hot. I suffered a bit of carnage. I mustn't have glued. I glued all the rails in up to either side. Sorry, up to either side of the join, and then I did the joins after. So I mustn't have glued this one in very well, because when I was coming through taking height out of it, it ended up. Could have been a combination of the heat, I don't know, but maybe I'm thinking I just didn't have enough glue in there. So there's a normal height rail, and it's lifted it, and you can see where it's tapered it off and reduced it, and that's when it just gave up and came out. So I fixed that. Just the joys of doing this. So this is soldered in, this is soldered in. I'll clean up some of these extra bits with the Dremel and knock the height off those, but I'm not worried about it. I've had bigger issues than this that I've overcome. But I'll keep going through, and I'll keep knocking the rail height down. You can see here where I've got to the end of it. But yeah, I'll get all the rails smooth. I'll get them down to 0.4. And then I'll go through, of course, vacuum the track off. Probably even run a magnet over the top to get some of the metal shavings off. And then yeah, back on to putting paint on. So I'm thinking, rather than adding heaps of coats of paint, I'll go through any of these bare sections. I'll probably go through and touch them up. And then when they're dry, then I'll go through and give it a complete coat, and maybe end up giving it another one as well. So I'll probably end up 7 coats in total. But that's all right, I've got heaps of paint. I'm not worried about putting coats of paint on and blocking it back. That doesn't bother me at all. So other things I'm doing. So when I get the track surface finished, all of these borders going around here, I'm going to go through it like a real racetrack, and I'm going to put signage on them, sort of a little bit open as to what I put there. Don't know whether to do real signage from like real car racing, or stuff from model car racing. Maybe that's probably the way to go if I go scale stuff. Could put some on my last track I had Hurricane Electric Motorsports livery, and like all signage around, and like Viper and AFX, and yeah, just Dash Motorsports, and a few of the Scale Engineering, just a few of the companies that I've been buying stuff from. So yeah, I've got to get more. I've got to get my computer up and running, that runs my sign machine. So yeah, there's things I want to do with this. I want to really put the effort in to making it look finished. But anyway, here's the current progress. there's the pile of sandpaper. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But hey, I'm after an end result. I don't mind putting in the work if I get the end result. So I'm certainly putting in the work. So I hope this ends up being worth all the drama. But from early signs of just running cars around lanes, it's looking like it's going to achieve what I want. And then, of course, the next thing will be lane colours. So this is the little gadget I used on my original track. I just put a bit of paint on a bit of cardboard, rolled this in it like a paint roller, and then just used the rail and went through. And it worked really well. And I'm sort of half thinking about doing that, but there's a problem. It doesn't fit. It should fit under my bridge though. Yeah, it fits under the bridge. But I've got the little paint roller I made for the other one, but it's such a small diameter. It's going to take me forever. So I don't know, maybe I just make one of those and make it slightly bigger. I do like the thin 1mm line of paint though on either side. I think that's tidy. I don't want to look at this track. I want to look at this track and see grey, and then the lines stand out good enough for a marshal to marshal. I don't want it just looking like a licorice all sort. But yeah, there you go. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. More progress coming. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like any of the content I put here, or you've watched a couple of videos, please consider subscribing. And if you're interested in slot car racing and you're after something to inspire other people, maybe show them this. This is something a bit unique. I do actually believe this is the only track in the world, I could be wrong, the only track in the world that doesn't have a single straight in it, and the only track in the world that has vertical rail installed in the track cleanly with no lock wire. I know there's a couple getting around with just round wire installed, which would be similar to this, but I think this is the only one with flat wire. I don't think anyone else is this mad to go through this much trouble to end up with the result. But anyway, happy. I'd love to see pictures of other ones or hear about them if there's other ones, but this could be the only one. Looking forward to when I get this done and I have my open day. And I've got at least 20 people that I know of that are interested now, but everything, of course, always comes down to dates and times. So yeah, looking forward to racing on this. This is going to be awesome.